Alrighty, so UFC 308 has come and gone. One of the best fight cards we've had all year. And of course, the most shocking thing that happened was Ilia Topuria putting away Max Blessed Holloway. Now, it's not that he beat Max Holloway that is like shocking to everybody. I mean, a lot of people picked Ilia Topuria to win that fight. And so it's not surprising he won. It's the way he did it. Especially because he said he was going to be the first guy to put away Max Holloway. To put him away like that. Max Holloway has been stopped before. He was stopped by Dustin Poirier in the featherweight division. He was submitted. It was like a triangle armbar kind of sub. But no one has actually put his lights out. You know, he's been known for having a legendary chin, which is made possible in part by his incredible conditioning, his cardio, his ability to recover very quickly. Like, it's not like he's a John Jones that, you know, we've never even seen him like rocked. Like, we've seen Max Holloway rock before. We've seen him wobble. We've seen all that stuff. But his ability to recover quickly has always allowed him to, you know, not get finished. But Ilia Topuria said he was going to be the first guy to do it, which, of course, leads to the question: is Ilia Topuria more powerful than Justin Gaethje? Is he more powerful than Dustin Poirier? You know? Is he more powerful than Dan Hooker? Wait, no. No, not Dan Hooker. I was talking about Conor McGregor. Is he more powerful than Conor? These guys that weren't able to stop Max Holloway with strikes. Is he more powerful than these guys? Like, I think if you were to measure power for power, just straight up raw power, I wouldn't say Ilia Topuria is more powerful than Dustin Poirier. I wouldn't say that. I think it's the technique on top of the fact that he also has power. It's the way he's delivering these punches. And this is something I'm learning right now that I've been boxing more regularly. Man, in as much as there are freaks out there that can hit you with like sloppy technique and knock you out, that's definitely true. There are a lot of freaks out there, man, with some God-given power where like they don't have to throw with good technique and they'll get you out of there. Like, for example, guys, could you imagine how much more powerful Deontay Wilder would have been if Deontay Wilder learned how to throw punches properly? Rocked. Just take a moment to think about that. Good technique makes you more powerful. And like, again, it's something I'm learning right now, bro. Your ability to throw punches the right way, to ground yourself, to pivot the right way, you know, to sit down on a shot and all that stuff. It makes you more powerful. Like, I've literally seen it. I felt it. My coach would be like, okay, throw this punch the way you normally throw it. See how weak that is? All right, now throw it this way, right? Pivot your hip this way. Dig your toes into the mat this way. Turn your punch this way. Make sure you turn your whole entire body into it. Like, he shows me, like, mechanically how to move my body. I'm like, okay, how does that feel? I'm like, bro, like, I can feel the feedback. Got him. I can feel the feedback on my gloves that I'm hitting harder. I'm like, and it's like significantly harder. Not like a small incremental uptick in damage. It's a significant uptick in damage when you throw punches correctly. Let's see if I can get this dude. There we go. Yeah, I'm not having any issues playing this game right now, even though I've been playing Undisputed. All the controls are still there. It's all there. I think a lot of it is because of the control scheme I'm actually using in Undisputed. My control scheme is very, very similar to the UFC 5 controls, so I'm not having any issue. If you guys are not using the defendant's control scheme, you're probably going to have some issues trying to come back to this game because things will be different. Only thing that's different right now is just the head movement. That's pretty much it. Everything else pretty much stays the same. And the uppercuts, but that's I can easily do the mental switch. Nope. He denied him. Guillotine, guillotine, where are you? Guillotine, guillotine, where are you? You don't want to move, huh? Nope. GG's, buddy. There we go. Yeah, man. So it is a significant uptick in the amount of power that you're able to deliver when you start throwing punches with the right technique. And that's one thing Ilia Topuria does better than the rest of these guys. Yes, better than Conor McGregor. Yes, better than Dustin Poirier. Yes, better than any other fighter that has ever, better than Justin Gaethje, better than any other fighter that has ever fought Max Holloway. Topuria not only throws punches the right way better than those guys does, but his boxing stance. It's one of the first things I noticed as soon as the fight started. The weight on the back leg allows him to have all of his weapons, which is why even in that commotion, where someone like Conor usually, when there's like a commotion going on, Conor usually only has access to his left hand because he's always like falling into it. He's always leaning into it, so it's like he's left hand heavy. Topuria, because of that weight on the back leg, he has access to everything. Had access to that left hook. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. But let's move on. Topuria versus Alexander Volkanovski, which, by the way, is most likely going to be the next fight. And, you know, I feel bad to say it, but there's just a very good chance Volkanovski is going to get put out again. Unless, you know, there is one way that Volkanovski could win the fight. And Alexander Volkanovski is very good at this. He's very good at this. He was actually doing it very well in the first fight, where anytime, like, look, Ilia Topuria, bro, is not the guy that you stay in the pocket thinking you're going to exchange with at all. Like, honestly speaking, man, these guys have got to go back and look at what boxers do when a powerful man is in front of them. What do they do? What does Floyd do, for example, when he's in there and there's a powerful guy in front of him throwing punches at him? He might slip the first one, and the second punch, block the third, and then immediately crash in. Floyd does that all the time. He crashes in, crowds your punches, hugs you, clinches you. Like, bro, stop throwing. And Volkanovski was doing that a little bit in his fight against Topuria. Ilia would, like, enter the pocket and start letting his hands go, and Volkanovski would, boom, crash and clinch him. That's got to be he almost caught me with that. Come on! That's got to be a huge bulk of their game plan, guys. It got to be a huge bulk of their game plan, clinching. This guy muscles you back to the cage in any way, shape, or form. Clinch. Crash in and clinch. Crash in and clinch, bro. Because if you guys go back and you watch that finish where Volkanovski got stopped by Topuria, Alexander Volkanovski had his back against the cage. Volkanovski and Topuria was in front of him ripping combinations, and Volkanovski, while squared with his back against the cage, tried throwing a right hook. And in that exact moment, Topuria framed on his head, landed that short overhand, and stopped him. Like, in that same moment before, in that same fight, we had seen Volkanovski crash in, stop the punches, stop the combos, buy himself some time. He's a strong guy. You know? He might not be as good of a grappler as Ilia, but he's a strong guy. He can, like this guy right here. I'm about to stop this dude. There we go. There we go. That's what he should be doing. But man, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna do it. You know, Alexander Volkanovski is usually very smart. He usually has a lot of really good high IQ. And I think there's a type of fight he wants to fight against Ilia that I think is going to get him knocked out again. You know, he keeps saying he wants to get going. He wants to get going. He wants to get going. I know what he means by that. Sort of kind of what he did against Max Holloway, the second fight, and against the Korean Zombie, you know, where he just got into this flow state where he was like what this guy's doing right here, but like this is going to just get you knocked out. Against Ilia, man, it's because he's too powerful and his technique is too good. His boxing's too good. He will find those openings. There we go. Jesus Christ, this fight and the lag. I'm throwing a lot of front kicks right now because my opponent is doing this thing where he backs up, then he tries to meet me in the middle with strikes. See what he's doing? The front, that's why the front kick is good. There we go. Beautiful block counters. I have missed this. I gotta be honest with you guys. I gotta be honest. There we go. Being able to hurt somebody and get them out of there in 2 rounds when you're better than them, I've missed it. I've missed it. Being able to make the right decisions, create rocks, create knockdowns, and actually get them out of there when you're better than them and you don't gas out, you know, you don't gas yourself out beating on them. It feels good. Feels really good. Feels really, really good. I think we'll do one more and we will call it a day. One more. Yeah, man. If you're a fan of Alexander Volkanovski, you are scared right now. You're scared. You are definitely scared. And Ilia has not. I'm so happy Ilia has gotten now. He's become another fighter now that I look forward to watching. I can't wait. I can't wait for his next fight. Cannot wait. Yeah. One more. Call it a day. Thank you. Go. Kick. Okay, kick. He got me. So now your obsession with that kick will be your downfall. This guy is better than the last two guys I fought. So taking him a bit more seriously. Kick. No. Don't get front kicked. This is a battle of straights right now. We're both using that straight punch very well. Oh, thanks for reminding me. Thanks for reminding me of that back step. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Really looking forward to seeing Ilia Topuria's next fight, and he's only getting better. He's only getting better, man. You know. It's a beautiful thing. This game does not even do him justice at all. One, his fight stance. It's pissing me off now that I'm looking at it. Are you there? Yes, he is. It's pissing me off now that I'm just looking at it. His weight is not distributed properly. It's annoying the shit out of me. It's crazy, man, how like little things like that is like starting to just piss me off. Like he should not be standing like that at all. Look at him. His head is almost. If you draw a line between his forehead, if you draw a line from his forehead to the ground, his forehead is like touching, that line will be connected to his front knee, to his left knee. Like, which tells you that, bye-bye. Which tells you his character is leaning forward. His character is leaning a little this way. So you draw a line from here, it's touching the knee. Meanwhile, he should be more back here. So it's like down the center. Let me tell you, bro. Every single day I go into box, the amount of times my coach screams at me for that. He stresses that so much. And I'm seeing just how beneficial it is. This weight, it's a small thing, but this weight on the back leg, as you're moving, and then like you suck in here a little bit while staying relaxed as well. This structure right here is so strong and allows you to deliver power so well. It's so fascinating, man. It's fascinating. Suck this in, lean back, flashlights forward, as he always says. Anyways, that's gonna do it. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like on it. I'll see you boys later today with another one. As always, stay safe. Peace out. Have a good one.